So what I want to do today in the game is, you remember the skill from yesterday, Blade Storm. So first and foremost, I took a look at how Bloons implemented this Blade Storm, and I really like that, so I might change how Bloons does it. Number one. Change because it looks cooler, in my opinion. Number two, I want this ability to be a type of ability that can only be activated by the player, clicking on the icon of the ability. And that means we need to have some sort of bar where that can happen. And that bar needs to be extendable. And now this could potentially lead to a huge rework for the UI, which I might actually do off stream because you guys hate when I do UI. But I might do it. I'm gonna give you an idea of what I'm trying to do, okay? And then we might be able to talk about it. Okay, and who said about something like a little girl? He's basically like a little girl. Okay, see you in 10 minutes. Here you go, you fucking bitch. So the idea is this. If we draw the UI, then on top here, this is where we have stats. Let me do control. Okay. And then we're gonna pause this for a second so I can get this drawing done. Bitch. You think you have control here, collector of stuff? You do not. Then over here to the right, this, oops. Then over here to the right, this is where the units are. Units. You know, so like the different slots for each unit. And I might do it like in Plants vs. Zombies, where you can only have a certain amount of units with you. Now, let's say we have a Tangy in the level. Oops. Let's say we have a Tangy in the level, and we select him, right? We click with the mouse on this Tangy. Okay, we click on him. Now, if we select him, right now it shows us a bar on the bottom here. This is his skill bar. And it shows us, depending on where the unit is selected, it shows us this little list. And essentially this is how my UI looks at the moment. And so I'm thinking of doing a rework here, where first and foremost I'll move these stats in the middle. I also have one thing here to the right that I would need to move here. And so those are these two things. It's this one here. I need to move that somewhere else. The round data. And then over here, this data right here. I might want to move this further inside. And the reason for that is so that this little menu can perfectly align with these slots right here. With these right here. So that I don't have this little disconnect. I really don't like that at all. Okay, blabbering. Okay, collector of stuff. How's he back? Okay, collector of stuff is gone now. Yeah.
Newton Morgan Gigabit.
Hello, Mr. Almeida. Good morning. Someone. Yes. And collector of stuff is gone. So, this is the reason behind this. And there's another reason for doing this. Because that... and so, I also would like to then add the skill bar and put it in here. Essentially. Now that's a bit annoying, because right now when let's go ahead and give ourselves some money and give ourselves some skill points. If I train an ability, right now the ability gets put on the bar at the bottom here. And we can always take a look, excuse me, we can always take a look at the ability itself. Now, right now, if I were to remove this bar, which is a really cool bar, I spent a lot of time actually creating this, we had a lot of people creating this. Like Nix created a version of this, I created a version of this. I actually created multiple versions of this. But if I remove this, I would need to take the target priority and put it in here. I would need to add this in here, and then on top of that, I was thinking of adding in these little arrows here. They look something like this. And you can click on them. You can click on them, and then it extends a bar or a UI behind it where it shows the previously selected upgrades. And so you can always take a look at the previously selected upgrades if you want to, but it's by default, it is hidden. If that makes sense. Okay? And so why do I even think about this rework? Why do I think about all of this? Now imagine the skill bar is gone, okay? Imagine this is gone. Imagine this is gone here. It's all in the middle now. I want to have icons for abilities at the bottom that you could use. These are the global ability icons. And so one of them would be this Bladestorm icon. One of them would be this. And so where do I put this? Well, it's best to put it here. I know this looks exactly like Bloons then. But I don't, right now, in the current setup, I don't know where to put these icons. I could put them to the left here. Right? I could have another list to the left. But even then, I really do not like this. And so I would definitely have to move this out of the way, maybe to the left. And then put this little box maybe somewhere higher up. What do you guys think? Or should I just do it?
Good morning, Senor Cakez.
Hello, Mr. Sturdy Pose. Good morning. I hope you're doing good, bruv. Just yoink it, brother. But first and foremost, I actually want to create icons for these global abilities. And you can only use these global abilities and the units do not use them. They just ignore them. What did I miss? Nothing. We're currently talking about UI and gameplay rework, where the player will be able to use these global abilities themselves. So for example, Bladestorm. Collector got timed out again? Maybe. Maybe he did. So let's see here. If we want to program this in, first and foremost, I need to do a git add, git commit -m, and 0x99. Thank you very much for following. Dolphins, hello. Jake, the UI developer. And so, like, I think, here's what I think. Okay, guys. I think, even though I'm working on UI again, I think it's just it's a balance between gameplay, content, UI, gameplay, content, UI. It's like all of it at the same time. What about using the bar you have to buy and activate skills and add tabs for skills and weapons apparel? That's bad. A tower defense game is all about speed and upgrading fast. If you have to do 3 clicks instead of 2, that's bad. In a tower defense game, you want to click on the unit and then click on the upgrade. Every single game out there does that. And if I take 3 clicks, then I'm worse than every single game out there. That's just how it is. And so we need to be better or the same. Make the interface larger. Making the interface larger takes away too much space on the screen and you can't see what's happening. It's a balance between proper size, fitting the stuff in perfectly so that it works, and trial and error, essentially. What are your thoughts on UI as an ex-backend PHP developer? Pepe Love. I was PHP and JavaScript developer, bro. I was front and back-end developer, Sturdypus. I don't know why that would be funny. Does the game pause when the skill tree opens? Yes, currently the game pauses when the skill tree opens. Full stack Pogo. Yeah, I was a full stack developer. Yes. Let me see here. So, git commit, and then we do edit a new ability. Blade Storm. There you go. Git push. And we also did way more stuff, but, you know, it is how it is. Chat's mom is fat. There you go. It's not always about making speed. It's about making the player experience fluid. Exactly. Exactly. And the player... So, bro, like, that is exactly what I'm doing at all times. And this rework, I think, will do that for the player. So here's my issue at the moment with my game. Okay, there's two issues that I identified with the game that I could potentially improve. Number one, when I upgrade a weapon on the unit, we see it, but we don't see the stats anymore. So I could potentially, you know, have a nice little green arrow here that I click on, and then it extends another menu where it shows me how many upgrades I currently have. And then if I have all of the upgrades, it shows me all the upgrades right here, like this. Maximum. Boom. Done. And then the same thing here. Right? Uh-oh. Unrecognized item type.
Open eyes stroking eggplant.
Uh-oh. What is that item type? Ooh. Armor choices. What is that item type? Where is that coming from? Bruh. Then why does your eye take 50 milliseconds to animate before it actually shows? Well, if it's too slow, then we make it faster. That's just how it is. I think I found a bug. Let's see here. Huh? The Millennium Shield is the wrong item type. Interesting. Okay, let's try that again. I wonder what happens. I think we'll be able to do this really quickly. Let's see. Millennial Shield Pork. Yeah, true. So this is what I, you know, that's were my thoughts that I got yesterday after, you know, thinking a little bit about the game. Armor choices. Yeah, equipment upgrades. Okay, item ID. If I click on it, let's see. Okay. Let's play here. There you go. Is this for everything? No, it's just for... Okay, it's just for the Millennium Shield. Alright, what happens here? If I click on this. Which item ID do we have here? 8,000. Why is that? Armor choices.count. Items. Equipment upgrades. 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay. But Millennium Shield is here. To me it seems like it's indexing into garbage. Shouldn't though. Because it's 0 initialized, it should be 0 then. Okay. How does that work? So the hero type is 0. Then dot items 4 and 3. And then the equipment index is 1. But that should give me an item ID of not this. Eh? That's odd. It's correct though. Huh? So what is this? What is the first index? That is an item T upgrade. Okay. Okay. Now we have the upgrades. And then we do, what do we get here? It has item types. Yeah, it just has items, the two-dimensional array. Eh? That's so odd. Let's see. The first one. This one. Items. Yeah. Millennium Shield is 37. Eh? Hello everyone. Hello there, Vegito on YouTube. Good morning. Eh? Like, I get this weird error. I just don't understand it. What? Okay, let's do this. Huh? What is wrong here? This shouldn't be wrong. Maybe the other way around? Equip index. Choices. No. Huh? Okay, let's do this again. One more time. Maybe I did something wrong. Let's see. So upgrades. These are the important items. We have Millennium Shield. So we are indexing into items on number 3. And then on number 1. Huh? Then why is it 8,000? That doesn't make any sense. What? Eh? It's larger than 8,000? I just don't understand. Like, this should not happen. I don't understand why... Huh? Huh? So this is a two-dimensional array. Wait. Yeah. Huh? Guys, am I stupid? Do I miss something here? Am I actually missing something? How's this 8,000 even? This is what I just don't understand. Because it shouldn't. Out of bounds or something? Yeah, but how? That doesn't make any sense. 1, 2. Yeah. 2, 3. So wait, this item type... Can someone clip this, please? Can you please clip this right now? What changed? Huh? What just happened? There's got to be some optimizations that happens. There's no way. Huh? There's no way. Oh, this makes... Guys, this makes me really angry right now. I'm so fucking angry right now. I just cannot believe this.
Okay, what's up? If it's not optimization, then what is the issue here, huh? Tell me what is the issue, you moron. Okay, bro? If you're so smart, then what is the issue?
I just built your game with 0... No, I didn't build it like this. Index out of bounds. Huh? Just joined. What happened? I don't know. This is called undefined behavior. Have fun debugging it, nerd. You should have sticked with C++ features instead of... You're banned. You're banned. See you in 5 minutes. Nope. You're a noob. You don't know what you're talking about. I think what I'm doing here, guys, is... somehow I keep iterating something. There must be a value here somewhere that I keep increasing. What I mentioned earlier, 4 is not correct. Array length 4, so max 3. But it's a count 4. Hello Statics, good morning. Something keeps increasing? Sometimes. Where does this come from? What is hero.count? Hero.armorchoices.count. That's 4. But I start on -1. So 3.
Gotcha, bitch!
You're blowing up the stack? I don't blow up the stack. I don't blow up the stack, bro. It has nothing to do with this. Hey, like what the fuck did I just come back to? What? Can it be the start of count equals 0 and you then do -1? But it doesn't matter if I do -1 after that, because the condition is never true, so I never go into the loop. So I heard you don't like vectors because of this? Thank you, Shashid, Zabishi Dev. Thank you very much for following. Guys, this has nothing to do with vectors. This is me incrementing something somewhere, I think. What's the count type? It's an int. Guys, it's not count. It is not count. It is somewhere else. It is somewhere else, guys. It happens somewhere else. Why is this 8,000? Programming's printf everything. Bro, just delete the game and start over. No one's gonna play it anyway. It's not worth fixing. Start debugging and put data breakpoint on the variable. So wait, you're right. Maybe it has something to do with this. Maybe it changes. Maybe this changes. How do I do this? Thing is, it's in a loop. Let's just see what this looks like. I have an idea. Excuse me, guys. I just have terrible... Alright, let's see. Click on this. Man, I don't want to deal with this today. Alright, let's see. We have Wall of Nature. Then we have Millennium Shield. And we have the sickle. Okay, so that works. The item ID does not get changed. So the item ID is always the shield. If equip edx is the same as 1, int a is 0. Let me guess, you suspected unwanted promotion to unsigned and all the fun coming along with reverse loops. Update on my game's journey. CI is building. Running tests, analyzing warnings, errors. OpenGL is set up, so I have an orthogonal projection, and I can set objects on pixel locations instead of
Am
normalized
I
value.
so out of touch?
Cool.
No.
Paprika 6 just
Oh man, thank you. Paprika.
Big 6 support for 1 year.
Thank you so much, bro. I really appreciate the support, man. Alright, let's see here. Oh, I hate that. Alright, now it works. Okay, so if the equipment index is this, then okay, fine. Now we have a breakpoint here that we can use. How can we figure out what happens here? Because the moment I do this, this value gets changed somehow. The item ID value changes somehow. Maybe in do choice there's a reason for that. Doesn't look like it does anything though. But it might write into something that that is not supposed to write into. Maybe this. Wait a minute. Upgrades. Did you look at the sprites of Voldemar Groin? Yes. Really good sprite. I'm actually using it right now. It's a really good sprite, man. But item data is here. Item ID is here. If it shouldn't change, it should be const. Yeah, but that could be... I could accidentally write into the stack without knowing. Do I though? I don't think I do. What happens if I click here? I'm just returning the button here. Just return true or false. I don't understand why this changes, really. Because this is correct. See, it gives me the Millennium Shield. If key pressed this frame, key left mouse. Int A is 0. There we go. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put a breakpoint here. And then I click. This will bring the breakpoint up every time. Now, what I'm gonna do is put my mouse here, put the breakpoint in, and then click. Now the mouse clicked. We have Wall of Nature. But it should be the Millennium Shield. Okay, so that didn't do anything. This is the second one. This is the Millennium Shield. Okay, so what happens? We're gonna take a look at item ID. Millennium Shield. Okay. I see the bug actually. No, you don't. You're lying. It still doesn't change it. It does the choice. Eh? What? Item ID sickle? Okay. Huh? But... huh? Ah, I see. No, I get it. So, essentially not pressed, but released. So, the way my buttons work is... I click on a button and it only actually does the thing, the button code, when I release it. So I have to release the mouse. Alright, you guys ready? Now it got released. The first ID is unimportant. This one is the important one. It doesn't change. Doesn't change. Doesn't change. It adds the item ID to the armor choices. Now we have 4 armor choices. These ones. That looks good to me. That looks okay. Then money spent. This guy spent more money. Boom. This is how much money, you know, each hero spent. This is for XP distribution. Then I add 2 effects. Then I play the upgrade sound. Okay, so when does the hero... When does this change? Because this is supposedly changing. I wonder what happens. Mm-hmm. Okay, draw a speech bubble. I don't know why that happens. Okay. Animate entity, draw weapon. This might be where it happens. Yeah, this might be where it happens. Okay, on apply items. For some reason this... How is this working here? How is minus minus? All of a sudden? So I think we figured out the bug. I wonder how that happens now. Okay. Cool. Guys, I think we figured out the bug. It is in apply items. We get this. Oh my god. There you go. Good morning. You're annoying. There you go. Now we need to go to apply items to this.
Hungry face, hungry face.
Okay, so we still have the correct elements here. How does this happen? Wait, eh? It starts, this is the one that creates the issue, right? Yeah, so everything's fine here. So draw the last shield / other on the character. Oh, and this is for weapons, actually. Wait, is it now? Add a weapon length to the attack range. Wait, what? Eh? What the fuck? Wait. Eh? Add stats to the character. Ah, and then I do the inverse loop. So what is the issue here? We do 4 minus 1. It's 0 right now. Wait, is it because I have the same integer value twice here? Could that be it? It's 3. So what's the issue? Huh? What the fuck? What the fuck happened? Huh? It's not blowing up the stack, you moron. Oh, this guy's annoying. Stack corruption. Is it because this is the same value twice? Try renaming it to a different variable name? Yeah.
Gotcha, bitch.
Let's see if this works. Only if your compiler is broken, loop variables should be scoped to inside the loop. Yeah, maybe the compiler is broken, yeah. Do you have the operator const? Yes, I do. I don't. What if I put it const here? Wait, so where would I put it const? Here? No. No, I can't put it const. I don't want to put it const. You have it already? You already have an overloaded one. Below, yeah, so I do, yes. Well, but, like, okay, fine, const. That's fine, I guess, but... I don't think that does anything. Wait, so let's see here. Let's build it like this. But why does it change? Like, I don't understand why all of a sudden the armor index is 8,000. Just because I call get item data. Memcopy correct stack, maybe check string length, yeah. So I think what's happening here is the memcopy. The description is not big enough. And that's causing it to overflow. That's the issue, essentially. Unfortunately. Because I have a lot of characters in the Millennium Shield. I wonder why it doesn't work anywhere else. So, check string length, yeah. So, SM, assert, string length of description has to be less than max item description length. Item the description is too long. If I were to do what Cakez is doing, she would divorce me the next day, lol. No. Like, when you talk about, like, it was an accident, by the way. She accidentally called. But no, it's about giving and taking, you know? That's how I see it, bruv. So, like, it's a support structure, okay? And so when someone gives you their word, they should keep it as well, you know? But do you give love, support, making food, being there all the time? I will be there every day.
I don't want to be like
We
this.
have the luck that I can work from home. Path of Exile after? No way, it's not Path of Exile. You're wrong. It doesn't say Path of Exile, bro. What are you talking about? Huh? What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? Bruv? What are you talking about? When someone gives you their word. Oh, I see. Chat. Oh, ban him? Yeah, maybe we should ban him. We banned him yesterday too. Okay, what's too advanced for me? Anyone knows how to set a watch on a variable in that debugger? Breaking on change is easier than stepping and checking manually. Yeah, but I didn't know which variable actually changed, bruv. Wukong later. Guys, today we're actually going to play Wukong. Yes. Alright, guys, let's see if that's actually the problem. Let's see. Plop. 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 Aha! There's multiple that are too big. This one too. Armor choice index was changing to a wrong value. What do you mean? Yeah, but I didn't know that armor choice index would change to a wrong value. So, okay, well, C strings. So guys, how do I set a data breakpoint in Visual Studio Code? You guys are so smart, right? So how do I set a data breakpoint on this armor choice index somewhere? How do I do this? Come on. If you're so smart, you know? How about use std string and proper copy mechanics instead of this C array bullshit? Don't tell me what to do. I'll see you in 5 minutes. Everyone knows this? Okay, tell me. Oh bro, you're so you're unlucky, bruv. Now you tell me. You have 5 minutes. It is 12:40 right now. You have 5 minutes to tell me how to do it. I'm waiting. Okay, I'm gonna continue programming. If in 5 minutes you don't tell me how to do it, guess what? You have time to Google even. I give you enough time to Google, okay? Yeah? Item description is too long. Okay, so we need to make that bigger. We need to make this longer. Hello? Ask your mom, bitch. 8? Oh, you have 4 more minutes. 256. Asmon 77. Assman 77. 5 or 10. Shade 11. 5 or 10. Too many? Okay. You wanna work on something? On your game? Did you get enough sleep again, or why is your fuse that short today? Actually, I didn't sleep much. Yeah, you're right. Don't help him, let him learn from his mistakes. The reason why I'm asking this, by the way, so clearly is because I tried doing that in the past and it didn't work out, to set a data breakpoint in Visual Studio Code. And you guys are pretending that, oh, look at me, I'm so smart, I know what to do, Cakez doesn't know what he's doing. Yeah? Then how about you tell me how to set a data breakpoint? Now it works. Okay. So finally, it took us 50 minutes to fix this bug. Oh god. Is this your full-time job, or do you have another job outside this? This is not my full-time job. I dream about this being my full-time job, but I do work for a company. We now have a set amount of hours of work, yes. For 2 companies, essentially. I do work. To bring in the monies. Printf debugging is superior. Yeah, welcome to the internet. Yeah, it's almost 40. Like, he has 3 more minutes. It's fine. Then you have to set it up wrong. That's like the most basic functionality of a debugger. Oh, yeah, you're smart ass. Then how you tell me how to do it, huh? Use a better debugger. Like, guys, I'm using Visual Studio Code. Okay? I'm using Visual Studio Code. I love using this program, even though I hate it. I think it's the best program to use. Okay, maybe NeoVim is better, but then Mr. Prime should have made a better tutorial. Because I couldn't follow the tutorial, okay? It doesn't work anymore, okay? Maybe he needs to update that. Just saying, okay? Maybe you should have done a better tutorial. I personally use the code LLDB extension for C++ debugging as I use LLDB. The way I create a variable watch point, put a regular breakpoint at where the variable is defined. Upon hitting the breakpoint, find the variable in the variables pane, right click and choose break when value changes. Aha, okay. I wonder, like, this is probably taken from Stack Overflow, but that's fine. So we're gonna go over here. We right click and then we can only edit the breakpoint. We could say, I don't know, log message, wait for breakpoint. There is no break when the expression evaluates a true, enter, accept, cancel. Right click watch window, holy shit. Right click the watch window. Yeah, and then what? Okay, Mr. Intrets, this guy is really angry right now. We have another one. Okay, so, dog shit debugger, okay, yeah. So guys, I told you that it's not that easy to set a data breakpoint in this. Imagine being unable to learn something unless a random dude on YouTube teaches you every little thing. If GDB actually... Is it even possible in other IDEs to set breakpoints on the same description? Howdy, just write weapon choice index equals 2. No, so what happens is the armor choice index changes to like 8,000 because what happened here was this function would create a description that was too long for a C array that I had, and ultimately that was blowing up the stack because I created this on the stack, and therefore it corrupted the memory. Then if debugger supports data breakpoint, they can set to the context menu in the variables view from the VS Code docs. If a debugger supports data breakpoint, they can be set from the context menu in the variables view. I have it here. Doesn't support it, yeah. So it does not support it. What are you trying to do? Ah, nothing. We're wasting our time. Okay, so now that this shit is over, we can finally work on what I actually wanted to do. I wanted to display this ability as an ability that we can use as the user, like a hotkey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, something like this. And now this is where I actually, it's been a long time, guys. It's been a long time since we have taken a look at this list. And there's one particular image in this list. You know, I take a lot of ideas from other games. So for example, this one is something that I might do too. You know, this is a boss, and this is something that can, he is able to freeze towers. And I was like, that could be a cool mechanic that we could put in our game, right? But there's another thing from other games too. Take a look at this right here. This is the Bloons menu. The Bloons, essentially, well, how do you call that? Hotkeys. And I wanted to take a look at this to figure out, okay, they do not have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in here. This is, I think, wait, how does this work? Actually, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I wonder why these are for multiplayer, right? I have a to-do list, yeah. Steals are by, I'm not stealing ideas. Okay, watch the Pirate Software shot, okay? It's called a remix. You take 10 minutes, bitch. Okay, fuck you. Alright, so let's move on, okay? With these haters, like, ugh, cringe. So, how would I activate the abilities? No! We're not listening to the paratory right now. Okay, so there's one thing that we could do right now, which is update hero, and then we have a for loop that goes through every ability. Now, the interesting part here is that we check the types of abilities here. For certain abilities, though, I want to do if the ability type data.type is the same as ability type user activation. This is essentially the type that you can only activate as a user, and the unit does not do that. And so here's what, I don't know how I would essentially manage this. It's gotta be some sort of global position that gets reset every time. But we need to create some sort of list. And so I think I want to create either a static variable here. Let me check. So this is called update hero, right? Update hero has an array index and a float delta time, and maybe it creates a vector 2. No, we need a list. We actually need a list in the game state. So essentially we need something like this somewhere. We'll put it in the game state, guys. So what do I need is actually do I store the abilities? Do I store the abilities? So I think I'll try to store the abilities. Array, ability. But let's do 10 for now. User abilities. Or call it global. No, global abilities. There you go. I copy these in every frame. And so whenever I update the level. I hate that. Oh, it's here. Whenever we update the level, we reset this. Or maybe we put it on the level state, actually. Maybe I should put it here. Because it's not the game state, essentially. It's just here. Yeah, we'll put it here. 10 capacity. Is it so generous, Cakes? You will run out of memory? Shut the fuck up, bitch. Okay, I'm just testing. Okay, I can always increase this. Moron. Stop complaining about something like this, okay? It's not... We don't need this, okay? So, for example, this here. Game state, and actually this, user skill activation. This one, I don't know why. Do I use this even? Select hero with left mouse. Okay, guys. Here's the question. Here is the big question. I think it would be so awesome if we could do that. Actually. Would be so awesome if we could. Here, guys, here's my question. We, the user... let me draw that for you. Let's say we have the game here, right? This is the game. And we have some sort of level where, I don't know, we have like this, something like this. You know, this is the map, and then we have some tangerines to the sides. You know, maybe some are packed here together to buff themselves. You know, maybe I pack some of them together here. Right? These are all of the tangerines. And then we have enemies right here. Okay. That are walking along the path in this direction. Now, if, let's say, we have some abilities on the bottom bar here. Yeah. What do you guys think? I have had a really cool mechanic in the game that I had to get rid of because it was too much to handle for the player. So essentially what I had in the beginning was, let's say, let's give him some skill points. Alright, let's say the wind slash right here. Okay, let's say this ability. This ability essentially behaves like League of Legends. Like a League of Legends skill shot. Like this. This is what I had in the game a long time ago. Can we get like some proper image that is not blurred out? This is what I had in the game a long time ago. And so what I would do here is I would select an orange, and then I would click on an ability, and it would show me a ranged indicator, something like that. And then I would click again, and then it would essentially shoot the ability in this direction. And so what I had to do back then was I would click on multiple of these, and then click one to click on here, and then essentially do all of the skill shots myself. That was bad. That was really bad, because you would essentially have to control 20 League of Legends characters in a tower defense game. Okay, I learned that this was bad game design. So we got rid of it, and I automated all of the abilities using target priorities. I think it works if you use heroes. Yeah, one hero would be fine to do this, but not more. So now, but now we have global abilities. These global abilities, you will at most have 10 of those. Now the question is, do I bring this back for the global abilities? So for example, if I have a global ability as a skill shot, let's say a meteor, right? This could be meteor here. Meteor. This one right here. Now I click on this, and then I get a circle. And it looks maybe something a bit cooler, maybe something like that, right?
Gotcha, bitch.
You know, some cool stuff. You know, maybe some cool range indicator. And then what the player would do here is to kind of take this circle, aim it themselves, like in Kingdom Rush. Think about Kingdom Rush. And then you could say, okay, I want the meteor to be tossed here. I guess I have to test it out, huh? I kinda dislike active abilities into these, just wanna see my towers to the level. I know. And I think the cool thing would be, you can do both. You don't have to have... So there are global abilities that don't have these indicators, and then there will be some abilities that do have these, where you can focus a little bit more. I think giving the player the opportunity to use both is kinda cool. Guys, I need to go to the bathroom really quickly. Okay, give me a second. Sorry about that. Be right back. Oops. Hello Rico, good morning. Isn't the goal to work towards the demo? Making the full skill tree seems kind of pointless when you only have 1 to 2 levels for your playtest. You might rework it after feedback anyways. No. Like, this is actually like some real feedback. No, I think what we need to do right now is make the one part of the game complete enough so that the player can figure out this is how the game is gonna be, and essentially gets hooked into what I want to do with the game. And so, to give you an example, I want the player in the demo to experience leveling up the skill tree, picking different skills, abilities in the skill tree, and then getting to the very end, and then choosing even a keystone, and then being able to activate these abilities globally and unlock weapons and items along the way by killing different types of monsters, and then defeat one boss that has 1 or 2 gameplay mechanics, and all of that in 1 to 2 to maybe 3 levels. This is what I want the player to experience in the demo version. And then I want to see how long they play, and I want to improve that part, and together with video feedback I want to make that part as interesting and fun as possible, so that I improve my time from, let's say, people play the game for 10 minutes instead of 8 to 20 minutes, maybe to 30 minutes, to get a baseline of more and more time. That's what I want to do. Right now, if I were to release this unfinished, there is no strategy and there is no synergy in the items and abilities, and it doesn't make any sense. So I need to at least have one class somewhat finished, where you could at least get the idea of what it could be, and then with that synergy, with all of these implemented, I can then go ahead, take the feedback for that class and rework these abilities. I don't have enough content and options right now to put out a playtest, because it wouldn't do anything, essentially. It wouldn't do anything because it's not finished. It's not finished. Hello, it's me, Alice, from before. Good morning. I made a proper channel so everyone here can know me as Fluffy, my online tag. Okay, good morning, Fluffy. Hello there. How long? Long time lurker, first time chatter. Been following your progress and I think you're doing a great job. Keep it up. Thank you, Charmbite. I really appreciate it, bro. And that just takes time. In Bloons, not everything is used in every map. Some maps have water obstacles, etc. Yes, yes, like we're talking about obstacles. We have the codes for the obstacles in the game too. You know, all of this stuff is going to be implemented, or is already implemented, but now we just need to make use of it. We start making use of it little by little. But this has to do with different levels. I cannot make different levels right now because I need to work on the mechanics first. And the mechanics are this right here. Hello, my guys. So now that I explained this, let's go right here and do level state abilities, global abilities dot count is 0. There we go. We reset global abilities. There you go. And now I think we need to somehow sort these abilities so that they are always in the correct order. And I think I'm gonna do that later. But let's say we reset the global abilities here. Reset values. There you go. Now that we have this, do I still have this on a game state? What I thought about here is really important. The ability itself has data and a couple of stats, not all the stats. And currently I do not have a connection between the global abilities and their owners. So what I thought I would need is a structure, global ability, which is just ability and stats. That would be the owner stats. I need those two together in order to activate them. In order to activate, and maybe we need a UU ID, owner ID. Maybe we need that too. But and then a global ability should be a reference too. It's really important that this is a is this how you do a reference? Is this how you do a reference? Guys, how do I do a reference again? Is this how you do a reference? Cake. Okay, yeah. I'm a bit confused why this is white. That's why. Anyway, so we want global abilities here. Like this. And then whenever we update a hero, right? And we have an ability that is supposed to be activated by the user, we go to the level state. Dot global abilities. Huh? Huh? What is this? What? Abilities dot add global ability. Use pointer down. We'll see. Global ability is okay. Reference must be initialized somewhere. Constructor. We'll see if it works, guys. If it doesn't, then we might have an issue. I can't add, no, I can't do that, yes. I cannot add it to the array, guys. Let's see, dot ability, that would be the value of ability. And then dot owner ID would be hero.id. And then dot owner stats would be hero.stats. There we go. Now that we have this, we keep marking this as a update level. At the very end, after we updated the heroes and enemies. Oh god, what is this? Manage rounds. Yeah. So here's where we update the enemies and heroes, okay? Right after we did that, now we can display the global abilities. This is essentially a for loop.
Gotcha, bitch.
Int ability index is 0. Ability index is less than level state dot global abilities dot count. You guys, thank you very much for following. And then ability index plus plus. And but before we do this, I need to sort the list by ability ID. So how do we do this, guys? This is gotta be queue sort again, right? How do I do this in the GL renderer? How does that work? It's been a while. So I want to queue sort level state, global abilities, and then size of global ability. Then we have A and B. And that's a global ability pointer. And that's supposed to be a ability.data.id. Okay. Ability.data.id. Wow. Okay. So now it's sorted, hopefully, right? Did you sleep well? It's really not hot. Is it really hot again in Germany? Yeah, it's almost 30 degrees right now. Yeah. I try to not move too much. If you want to swap abilities or have no ability, then there must be a pointer. Otherwise, it must be initialized immediately and it's fixed after. No. So essentially, I want references to these abilities and I'll tell you why. Global ability, reference, global ability is level state, global abilities on ability index. What I want to do for each of these global abilities, I want to first draw the ability. And then make sure that we can also activate the ability. These two things. Okay, activate would be using the number keys for now. So that would tell us the ability index, essentially. Lambdas are really useful for queue sort. Yeah, it seems like they are. They made things a lot easier for me. But it was difficult figuring out how to do that in a lambda. Your humongously huge head is covering half the code, bro. Is it? Actually it is, yeah. Sorry about that. Make myself a bit smaller. Here you go. Can you see it now? Is it better now, guys? I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Alright, we're making good progress, guys. Okay, let's see. How do we do this? Draw, UI, sprite. Let's see. Global ability dot data dot sprite ID. Yeah. And then we need a list. So that's a vector too. Let's call it ability list position. Ability position. Yes. Let's put it on for now 10. No, 14 pixels to the right. Very far to the left, essentially. Maybe let's do 20 first. And then 40 down. Okay, ability. And then we draw that on this ability position. Yeah. And we do, what do we need here for draw data? Nothing, actually, for now. Actually, I want to do a button for this, to be honest. So we need a button that has a sprite ID. So global ability dot ability dot data dot sprite ID. And a position would be the ability position. And then ID would be... Yeah, we need a const int button ID. That would be line ID using ability index. God, I'm so good at coding, guys. It's insane. Button ID. And what else do we need here? Draw data. Play sound, button sound. Yeah. And then if we do the button, then we activate the ability. And this is where we need the reference. You see, this is where I need it. So the global ability dot ability, and we need an activator actually, essentially here. That's important. So we need to get the owner. Okay. If we don't have the... Oh, Schrupter, moin. Good morning. Good morning, bro. Good morning, bro. I hope you have a wonderful day. And the wife and kid is good. It's getting better and better. Kid's actually, a baby is growing, bro. Like, she's getting tall, it looks like. Or maybe she stops growing at some point, but bruh, yeah. But you know, currently we are dealing with a lot of stomach aches. And so yesterday we had someone in chat that ultimately said or pointed out that it might be an issue with dairy products. So my wife's now trying to stay away from any dairy products. I don't know how well she does it, because she has been known to not really do that. But you know, maybe she's been able to do it today. I don't know. Would be cool to test it out if that's actually the issue. But otherwise good. And let's see, entity pointer owner is get entity by ID, and then that would be global ability owner ID. So then if we don't have an owner because the owner died, then we just remove it, or we just continue. It's fine. We just continue. That's fine. We cannot use a global ability of something that we don't have. And now we can use the owner here. Owner, and then the target data. Ooh, okay. Well, target data. Let's see. What do we have here? This stuff. Dot activator. That's an ability aid. I think that's an enum. But this is no longer needed. So we'll get rid of this, actually. Ability activator, enemy, and then rules. I think we don't need this anymore. So let's get rid of this. I don't think we need this, to be honest. Might still need it, but we'll see. Yeah. We don't need it. Huh? Dude, can you please go down here? Ability activator rules. What is this? Where are we here? Trap. I don't think we need this, to be honest. I don't think we actually need that. Might be wrong though. Ability activator enemy. I wonder why that, like, it doesn't really matter. Hard at work or hardly working? Hard at work. Yeah, I don't think we need this. So, okay, fine. Target ID. We don't have a target ID. We get rid of that. Target components. This is global ability, so that would be target. It depends on the ability type, whether it's harmful. Oh yeah, the activator. What is that again? Oh, wait, what is that again? We don't use that. Target components. That would be component enemy. It depends. If the ability... Yeah, let's see. Ability or target type. Target type is self, point and click, skill shot, and oh wait, harmful. There we go. So we need to check these things. These are ability types. We need to check these to know whether we need to target enemies or heroes with this ability. It's really important. Oops. Good afternoon, Cakes. I hope you make a lot of progress today and you can have time to relax later with Wukong. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you, Tims. I really like that. Thank you very much for the nice message. No, it's crazy how kids grow. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, I talked with a relative earlier today, and she told me that, you know, like kids usually grow like in chunks or in Schüben halt in English, ne? And, okay, I have to Google this now. In Schüben, and that is... yeah, that's crazy. So, how do we do this? I want to have a list of potentially... Like, this doesn't matter the ability type area, does it? Heal, buff. So, a heal is positive. Buff is positive. Unless it's a debuff. Harmful. I think, essentially, if it's harmful... And then in a trap, maybe. Harmful and trap makes it negative. This makes it positive. But do I even need area here? What if I get rid of area? Do I use this? Is that something I use? Give me a second. Let's get rid of these again. Because I did some Vim bullshit here. Let's see, I just removed another one. Okay, I could remove another one. That was not needed. Cool. Okay, which type of abilities are important though? Heals, buffs, harmfuls, traps, toggles, and user activation. That one's important. Ah shit, it's user activation, isn't it? Ooh. They're called growth sprouts in English. Close the crab to the left, you don't need it anyway. Yeah, but then I would move it in. I need to figure out whether an ability is harmful or not. And I can't do it with the ability type, essentially. It needs to be a target type, I guess. But even then, this... So I use these types to determine... Shit. Fuck. Now, I know that this is supposed to be used by the user. Maybe this needs to go away. Hello, Cakes, what are you cooking today? I'm cooking... how to properly give information to activate abilities both by heroes and enemies. I'm trying to define data so that heroes and enemies can use the same ability, but one time the ability targets my heroes and the other time the ability targets the enemies. And different types of abilities also different types of abilities are also implemented differently, where, for example, a trap, you don't target enemies, you target the road. If you toggle an ability, it's like a buff and then it drains your energy. if you have a buff, then that's most likely a positive thing. But then again, do I really need a buff? Or is it just... So like, I think this stuff right here is not clear enough on distinguishing different types of abilities. Cakez, are you scared of AI? No, not yet. I think AI needs way more time to be competitive enough. But maybe that changes in the future, I don't know. I don't think AI could make, let's say, a game right now that is... I don't think AI could make a fully fledged game right now, and I don't think it will be able to do that in 10 years. Because we do not understand AI good enough yet. No, not right now. So I'm not really scared of that. No. I don't think I will lose my value or job anytime soon. Because I'm very versatile. I have many different things I could do. Like, let's say let's say I can't even do stuff with computers anymore because AI took this over completely. I could still work with my hands. I could fix kitchens. I could fix, I could build, or I could, I don't know how you say that in English. I could, I could assemble doors, garages. My dad has a business there. Like, essentially, there's always something I could do. I could flip burgers, but that's the easiest thing to replace, essentially. Can still do AI reacts. Yeah, but what if AI is better than doing that than you, and doing that than you? And so I'm not really scared. It's like supplementing your power in a way, but that's essentially what it is at the moment. Fuck, man, I'm kind of stuck at the moment. Because this right here tells me that I should use it, but then I don't know whether it's harmful or not. I need to give it more information. Maybe I extract this out into a boolean on the ability. And then... I have these. It's a heal, it's a buff, it's harmful, it's a trap. It's a toggle. And then the target types here, self, point and click, skill shot area. Would it make sense to use them as flags? I was thinking about flags too. Even if most combinations are likely nonsense. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. But I think I'm gonna get rid of this. And then create a boolean for now and see how that works. Let's do it like this for now. Then we don't have this anymore, and then we can give it these data. So target components would determine, like, if it's a trap, it targets enemies, and if it's a harmful ability, then it targets enemies. Target components. So, ability type is the same as
great to be back to my favorite
ability. Oh, code and green, my man. Harmful or
than 5 lines.
Ability
Don't help.
type dot is the same as ability trap. So if it's a trap or a harmful ability, one of the two would mean it's supposed to target enemies, otherwise it's targeting heroes. There you go. That's the first one. And then the start position for the ability. Ooh. Where does it start? Well, I guess on the owner's position origin, right? This is where it starts. And then the location and direction. Well, we could do direction. That would be the owner. Location, I don't know. Attack. Direction. And location, I guess, would be owner. Target location. If I have that even. I do. Okay, so maybe this works. And then we activate the ability like that. Cool. Getting something done here. Very nice. In the future, AI can take over 99% of jobs, so I think it's a dumb argument to say AI will take over game development. It's just a matter of how long. Even if AI would be capable yet, you cannot blindly trust it. So many devs in the future don't develop applications anymore, but they might provide, for example, tests to the AI to assure that the generated application fits the needs. Yeah. So, yeah. I used AI the other day to ask about preprocessor commands. It told me you can't use if test equals test instead use if test is test. No, I see. Yeah, like AI is still a little dumb at the moment, yeah. What we're talking about is maybe the future, right? Alright, so now, if the ability.user activation, right? It's just a boolean, which is bad, of course, but for now, we add it to the global abilities and then we continue. Right here. We don't activate it ourselves. So we skip this ability. We could like skip global abilities. They can only be used by the player. There you go. We have that in here. And then for some reason, unknown type name UUID at game state. Wait, is it though? Wait, it's not UUID. It is UID. Yeah. So it's not UUID, but UUID. Yeah, and get rid of this shit. Okay, cool. Now, is it? Overloaded, no candidate function, no copy instructor. What is it now? Const level state. We have some const here somewhere. Candidate function implicit copy assignment operator, not variable. Cannot convert the initializer list argument to a const level state. So guys, tell me, does this have to do with this dog shit global ability thing here? Where we have the ability reference? Is that it? Is this it, actually? It is. So I guess we'll use pointers then. Fine. Fine, it is a pointer then. I was right about stack blowing up. Told you, retard. You're toxic. You're toxic. We don't need you, bro. We don't need you. See you in 10 minutes. Think about what you did, bro. You should really think about what you're doing. Not to distract you, but the topic of AI, you should look into AI Doom if you haven't already. Basically, it's AI that simulated Doom without a game engine. Not really sure the details. Okay. AI Doom, well, we'll take a look at that. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Okay, I'm excited, man. I'm excited, guys. Oh, this is also activating the ability, so we already have... Whoops. We already have everything we need. And then once we have this ability, we do ability position dot y plus equals 30. 30, bro. So now this is the entire code for global abilities, and I think it will just work. Let's see. Wait, no, we have to restart the game. We changed data. Have you seen Collector of Stuff's profile picture? Yeah, I have seen it. I have seen it. Torkuta. Torkua too. Good morning, bro. Thank you very much for following. Yeah, that's here. Wait, they're re-recording. Wait, there are real-time recordings of people playing the game Doom simulated entirely by a neural model. Abstract. Full gameplay videos. Architecture. So this is the AI Doom thing that you're talking about here. Charmbite. So it recreated the original game. Or what is running AI here? Is it explaining how it worked or how it was created here? Requires some massive GPU farm to play Neural Doom Limau. How does it work? It says it's running at 20 FPS on a TPU, but I don't know how powerful one of those are. So like, what is the AI doing here? Did AI create the game? Or did AI play the game? If AI is playing the game, then that's fucking boring. If AI is creating the game, then why do you need a ginormous GPU to play the game? Because it should be finished. It should have made the game from ground up. Now we have an executable to play. AI is just creating images? I think AI is generating the game in real time. AI is rendering the game. So it's literally just a video? Guys, I don't think this is impressive at all, man. It's just a fucking video. Then. It's not a video. Changes based on your inputs. Ah, so the player can play it, but it's rendering the game. Okay. Is it just a fever dream, Doom? Okay. You press buttons and it predicts what the screen looks like next. Interesting. Okay. Alright, guys. Let's see. Did I build this properly? The whole new way of rendering? Yeah, but that's really slow. There's no renderer. It generates the game based on inputs on the fly. Okay, and how does it know the expected result? It's 20 FPS. Can't wait for the equivalent of real-life people. Okay, let's see. P. Let's get this global ability here. Okay, right now the ability here is here. Okay. I'm gonna do a Control K. And we're now going to change the code of Bladestorm to turn this into ability.data.userActivation. Set that to true. Now I want to see a button appear to the left. Ha! We have a button here. Awesome. Guys, if I click this, does it activate it? Huh? Damn, bruh. Damn. It trained on 10,000 hours of gameplay played by a bot. Now we gaming, first try. Now we have a global ability. The one thing that sucks though, it seems to draw it multiple times. Not sure why that is. It should only be there once. Not sure why it displays this multiple times. Is it because I draw the sprite too? How many do we have here? Huh. 1. Ah, I draw the sprite. That's the issue. Okay. Alright, now we need to make this display cooldown slots numbers, everything. Hello people, hello Face, hope you're doing good, bro. Nice, let's go. Hello Ramis. You saw that, huh? That is the first global ability. But I have bad news for you. I have bad news for you. There you go. I need to rework my UI, so. I need to rework the UI. Stuff just doesn't fit anymore. Okay, potentially I could put the abilities to the left here. Let's see. Potentially I could put the abilities to the left, but even this looks really bad, in my opinion. Look how clunky this looks. I think I have to essentially do it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6. Let's try unlocking 6 heroes. Let's test this. Marked. I think it's already marked. So load game. Guys, we're gonna take a look at the AI Doom thing. I think this is really interesting. And you guys can tell me more how it works. I find that's actually looking really good. So let's give ourselves the Ranger. The Sea Tree, the Healer, and the Mage. Let's try 5 first. And then we'll put the semicolon at the bottom here. And then we can always like toggle this on and off. It's much easier. Like this. There you go. And every time I want to toggle on and off something, we just do this. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's too much. I feel like 50% of game dev is spent on UI for games like this. Unfortunate, but it's just a reality. Yeah, but you could also just have a distorted view because I work on this a lot. And maybe I'm just doing it wrong. Maybe I'm just doing it wrong because I have so much in my UI. Oh, by the way, Cakez, remember the whole 3 days for a circle thing? Well, I just spent 3 days of sculpting and troubleshooting only to end up having a capsule. Oh, man. My man. Good morning, Oakberg. I hope you're doing good. Nope, any game with a semi-complex UI is like this, speaking from experience on this one. Okay. Good UI takes a shitload of time and effort. We're gonna make good UI work on the game, bruv. You know why we need to do that? Because Bloons has very clean UI. I think Bloons has one of the bestest UIs. And then Plants vs. Zombies too. Aha, so 6 is too much. 5 units is what I want to have. 5 units in the game, guys. 5 units. You can at most get 5 units. Unlock 5 units. Take a look at this. I think this looks good. Maybe I make the portraits a little bit bigger, so they fit better into the level. Oh wow, that doesn't move. That sucks. Okay, that's kind of bad. But let's say this doesn't move, then that's easier, right? So 5 units you could choose from in the game. Maybe that's a bit too little, but we'll have to see, right? We'll try out if it works or not. And then let's click on one of the heroes. So I can make this entire thing as tall as this. If you make actually icons for each unit, you can fit more. Yeah, we could potentially do that. Who's the 4th one? This one? That's the healer looking. That is the healer. She doesn't have any abilities at the moment. The one that has the most developed skill tree, or one of the most developed skill trees, is this guy too. He has a lot of really cool abilities as well. So we do have like almost 2 units with abilities implemented. Almost. I still have to redesign all of these. Or not redesign, but revisit them. How they work and how they activate. Just to make it scalable. Kinda sexist, bro. Why is she a healer? Cause that's how it is in my game, bro. Okay, the touch of a woman soothes you, so that's how it is. So your game is diverse enough, female characters, yay. That AI generation looks terrible. We'll take a look later. More units, less skill trees. No, every unit will have a skill tree, bro. That's just how it's gonna be, you know? I just wanna do it like this, okay? Maybe it's too much scope. I could agree. That's true. Yeah, maybe it's too much. But I'm still gonna do it like this. Okay. Are you implying women are capable of healing? Yes, yes, yes. Incapable, I see. Incapable. So what we're gonna do here is align this with the top next. We could make it a bit bigger potentially too. Let's see. I wanna align this. Move this options button maybe down to the bottom here. Wait, can you even see this? Yeah, you can barely see it, but yeah, essentially next to me, like here, there. This position. Might move that here, together with the buttons that you don't see right now. These buttons here. I have a play button here. I have a pause button at the moment for debugging capabilities to make it very slow. And then a speed up button here. And so maybe I put the options button below here. Or I just put them right in between here. We'll see. Okay. But right now, we're gonna work on... this thing right here. I think it looks bad. It's not aligned to the bottom. It's not aligned on the top. I think this looks bad. Isn't it nicer to move the units down and put the start button on top with the settings? So the idea is the following. I have the stats on the left here. I move them in. Then I have this button right here. I move the rounds here. And then the button gets deleted and I put it somewhere else. This thing needs to align properly with this on top and bottom. And then since this thing is here on the right very high, it also needs to be able to be drawn here very high. Then so that it's mirrored on both sides. And then the skill bar gets completely wiped. I put it in this here. So the target priority will move from here into this image right here, maybe below the character, below the level. There will be a slot for target priority, because now you see how much space I have left here. This is just enough space to put a target priority into this. Then this is gone here. I will unfortunately, I will have to get rid of this bar. Or I will keep this bar, but only have abilities on the bar. And these will be the abilities that we saw earlier. You know, the ones that are global abilities. Maybe I still can use the bar. And then the abilities, when you train them, they don't show up here, but they show up here. And then for each unit, what they trained will be, you can see that using this green arrow. And by default, this is folded in. Right, and if you click the green arrow, it expands a list here. And if you click the green arrow again, it folds it back in. And so then you can see your upgrades with 2 clicks. If you want to see the upgrades, but they're hidden by default. Because you see them on the character. You see what they use. I think that's the best thing I could do at the moment. Won't that feel a little bit crowded if you leave that bar? Why do you scalable UI? Will you do scalable UI? I always need it when I switch between my computer screen and 4K TV. The game is scaled, essentially. So the game, like, it's just the game. So like, I don't know like what you guys mean by scalable UI. You mean essentially just the resolution of the UI? That is a setting that I might add in later. But for now, the entire game comes together packaged with the UI. So it depends on the window that you're using, how it's displayed, essentially. Have you considered using another program for UI prototyping? No, why? It's been working very well so far. I think it's working very well. Like, I can identify the issues just by looking at it. Some games have tiny UI in 4K, but Cakez scales, so it's fine. Yeah, it's just scales by the window. So it doesn't scale between height or screen width. It's keeping an aspect ratio, essentially. It's called letterboxing. So if I make this smaller, it just keeps the aspect ratio and then adds black borders on the side. Same way if I make it thinner, then it just puts the back borders on top and bottom. So anyways, enough talking. This is what I think I want to do next. Yeah, I think I just want to do it like this, to be honest. And then we need to extract the Diablo bar out. And then if we have a unit selected, it will show us the HP and energy bar of the unit. So by default, the Diablo bar shows us all of the abilities that we can use. And then if we select a unit, the HP and you can't see it right now, and energy bars, they will appear. I'll have to try it out, guys. So I think I can do this in a couple of minutes. So we're gonna speedrun this. Before I do this change, we're gonna do a git add and commit, okay? Edit global abilities. Now I want to test UI rework. Git push. I think I like this rework because then every single upgrade is in one place with target priority. I started reading the small print on some of the AI services. Most have a clue what that say everything you generate with the service, they get a royalty-free perpetual license for 2. That probably is gonna be all kinds of messed up. Last UI rework, I think as the game grows, we will have to do UI reworks to accommodate the changes, bro. That's just how it is. Okay, let's see. Let us begin by making display upgrades. Bigger. The window size, the upgrade menu size. Let's make that fit 240 pixels. And then the position, instead of 132, we need to move it up by a couple of pixels. Let's try 16. Towers Tower, hey Reunard, good morning. No stream today? Good morning, sir. Hope you're doing good. Where was I here? So I think the UI rework is warranted right now, right, Mr. Ramis? The UI, Mr. Ramis, the UI rework is warranted right now, right? You got my point, right? It makes sense, right? I added in gameplay today. We made some gameplay changes, and now I want to make these gameplay changes more cool, right? Right? Today's offline work time. Ooh, that's big. Okay, that's a bit much. Yeah, 240 was a bit too much. Let's try 232. Still too much. 228. I haven't followed on mobile at the moment, going home from the office. It's fine. It's fine. It's gonna work out in the end, right? Ooh, okay, so we need to make it 230. Damn. Okay, look. Well, how much space we have now, guys? This fits perfectly with 5 heroes. So this is the, by the way, this is the downside of... this is the downside of making UI in C++ and using hard-coded positions. Because now I can't just go ahead and drag these around. Okay. Because I don't have like some sort of text file or essentially writing the position somewhere. Layout files or something. I have to hard-code these positions. But that also means... Yeah, I mean, it's a downside. Maybe it's time to do that. Yeah, we knew that. Took you long enough. No, I'm not gonna change it, guys. I don't think I will. Even if it's bad right now, I think it's still okay. Now, since we have the position here, we need to move everything there is to the left more to the middle. This is what we do next. All right, let's see. So that would be in-game. Oh, wait, display. Stat? No, display. God. I don't know what this is called again. Level info on top. Wait. Level info? Yeah. Level data at the top, level info on top. There we go. So we need to have a position. Yeah, gold position is gonna be somewhere else now. To be honest. Let's just put it on the bottom for now. Or just don't display the gold. Maybe gold in the middle. World size.y minus 12. I mean, it's gotta be on the bottom left, but I think that's bad. Right? Putting gold to the bottom left is bad, I think. If it's here. So it displays the gold position. There you go. And then position right here, that would be... I know it's 12 down. Let's try 100. I think it looks really bad. Maybe I want to do some UI here. I definitely have to center this, right? Display seeds, display spawn count. Draws the skull. Oh yeah, this is how many units will spawn. Then after that is 200. Let's do 30 here. To display the rounds. Oh wow. 50. Way better than lame UI talk anyways. Politics. Guys. You can talk about politics if you want to. But if you guys get mad, I'm gonna start banning you guys, okay? I try and hardcore things. That's what the SQLite DB is for. Still sometimes you do anyway. Politics? You guys aren't you talking about politics? Elon? Family? Superior children? Maybe I'm wrong? Breeding king? Okay. Alright, it's fine guys. I'm sorry. You're wrong. I was wrong. Okay, I'm wrong. I'm wrong guys. I'm sorry. What do you guys think of this? What do you think of this? If I put it in the middle here. Now, let's get rid of save deletion, right? For a second. Let's put it further down. 20. And then that would be center. Cakez immediately said you're wrong. Yeah, I know. This is the middle of the screen, okay. Let's do 30 then. Okay. It's a bit annoying. Yeah. But I still need it. So I don't miss. Yeah. So what do you guys think? Maybe there's too much space between these two here. There's got to be a way. Let's see. Between all of these, there has to be a fixed amount of pixels I go. Display gold. That would be somewhere else. Maybe. Can't you switch around with the gold? I'm just not gonna display the gold for now. We'll figure out the gold later. But essentially 1050, 1050. And I think 50 is too much, so we need to do 1040. And then spawn count is 1040. And then round 1, it looks like it's aligned to the right, which is not what I want. I see. And then there's no X position after this. Since this is aligned to the right because it gives us a number, but we could also just draw this as a draw format UI text, and then we do %s for the string. That would be round, and then we do %d/%d. How do I know? Wait, guys, I need to start balloons right now. I need to check something. Skill bar is getting wiped. I have a better suggestion. Wipe the entire game. Don't fall into sunk fallacy and you will be stronger. Make a short and manageable game and the money will follow. Since you are reworking UI, don't you think it's time to also get rid of your dogshit layers and use something like RAI for them? No. I know the layers are dogshit, but I would not use RAI for this. Okay. Okay, it says round 1 out of 40. Okay, that's all I needed. Thank you. Let's just test this. Position. Plus vector 2. 0, 2. Text data we have here. Dot. Font size is 1. Dot render options is outline. Like that. Boom. And then we supply the data, which would be the string first. Then the level state. Round index +1. And then the spawn data dot count. In this case, it's not, it's an array. It's actually a C array, isn't it? Is it a C array? It is a C array, so that would be array size. Of this. Array size gives us the count of the elements in here. That makes it a bit easier. Let's see. I think I like this. So now I could go, let's see. This is where it gets in, we get into trouble because now we are bleeding into UI. This is where we get into issues. I have 11,000 and it bleeds into the skull. That's bad, right? However, I will potentially replace the font with a different type of font, and I think it will work. And we still have enough space here. So I think we're good. I think you made a mistake. Bloon said 1 out of 40. You have 50. Shut up, bro. Shut up. Okay, so now that we have this, we can move the target priority into here. I think that's the next thing. Discussing controversial people online is so pointless. I mean, people can spend their time however they want, you know. If they want to do it like that, why not, bro? Why change font? Is Bloons not using this one? Hello, chat. You're banned, bitch.
Shut the fuck up, okay, you're negative Andy. Okay, just because I look at Bloons a lot doesn't mean I'm making a Bloons clone, okay? My game is unique in its own way, and just wait until it releases, okay? It will have millions and millions and millions of players, okay? #1 on Steam, bitch. Just wait.
Fuck you, thief. Okay, you're wrong. You are. I'm remixing, okay? Take a look at Pirate Software Shot. Bitch. Fuck you. Alright, so now that these critics are silenced, we can actually work properly on the game. So, what I need to do next is create a somewhat... like a little... what do you call that? Like a... you know, one more... so that we can put the target priority in there. Haters are motivating. I think you made a mistake. Actually, I read that already. Yeah. Cakez, you should have #1 on Steam, bitch, as your tagline when you release. AI and Cakez making games. You wanna get banned? You're banned too. You made music for the game, but that doesn't save you. No. Okay. Cakez will not be stopped. True. Alright. Okay. Guys, are you ready? We are entering flow state right now, okay? If there's any questions you have, you can ask them now, because the flow state is getting activated, okay? We don't have it so that... we don't have it every day that the baby's not here. And the wife is not calling. Thank you. Very, very good. Someone called me with their phone, but it's too late now. We are in. We are ready to flow. Are you manually breathing, Cakez? Damn, viewers watching like flies here. Oh, yeah. They are dying like flies. Do you know this problem? I know what to miss. Wait, can you help me to from dev to dev? I made a new project in C++ in Unreal Engine 5.4.4, and I get on a blank project 13 critical errors and 998 warnings on the compile. I don't know why, and I don't find any solutions. Did you follow a Cakez tutorial? 13 critical errors is almost like 1k warnings. Sounds like Cakez code. It's Unreal Engine code, wide project. I have no idea, but maybe someone in chat. If you switch over to YouTube, to Twitch from YouTube, DSA, and then ask the question in Twitch chat, maybe they can help you. I have actually never made a project in Unreal Engine, so I can't actually tell you what the issue is. We're gonna make one in the future, but for now I have no knowledge of Unreal Engine. Like, so limited knowledge that it's basically no knowledge. I've made a particle system once, and then we wrote a mod in Unreal Engine for Palworld, but that's about it. So I essentially no knowledge. Was Palworld? Yeah, Palworld mod, but that's about it. Error avalanche, start at the top, pray, and the rest is just follow-up errors. Yeah. So what you could do is you could take a look at the top error that you get in Unreal Engine and Google that one particular error. The other errors are usually follow-up error. Yeah, that's actually smart, Trinko. Yeah, you're right. Guys, we are entering flow state right now. We are beginning by doing something really cool. which is drawing pixel art. How many of you guys enjoy drawing pixel art? Actually, I don't want to know, because most of you will just hate. But this is what we're gonna do next. I don't even know how much I extended the menu by, but we need to move this thing out of the way again. Should I actually move this somewhere else so I don't have to move it all the time? Maybe from here? Maybe just put it here. Just move these out of the way. Like, we don't need these. And then we move this in there. This is essentially the you took damage screen from my game. You can put it maybe right below here. Take a look at this. Spending space efficiently. And then I have to update the locations. That would be in assets. And then would be underscore red or something. Oh shit. Oof. Oh my god. Oof. There's so many underscore reds. Indicator, reroll, arrow, crawler, red, screen red. There you go. Nice. Where is it now? It's in 1264 and 64. Cakez. Now that you've been adding stuff to your game a lot, shouldn't you start using solid principles with RAI and dependency injection? This way you can waste your time and make something so convoluted but reusable in a scenario that will never happen. By the way, why are you not using Unity with Java? He said he would do a 3D Gothic clone using Cakez when Cakez is done, so the answer is no, he will never make a 3D... Okay, this guy's gone too. Alright, so now... Guys, let's begin. Okay. I don't know how big I can make this actually. But we're gonna get rid of this and then move this down. This is not enough space. I might have to make this... Let's just disconnect it until it works. So that would be the roots. Sprite UI roots. Skill tree background roots. Upgrades. Upgrades. Background roots. So I made the window. $230. And then I have 3 pixels on top and 3 pixels on the bottom. That means this thing is 230 minus 3, minus 6. That's 224. That's how big it is. So we need to make this 224. How big is it now? $260. Wow. So it goes till here? Wait, really? Damn. Wow, it actually fits perfectly. Lol. That's nice. Okay. Let's test this. Does this fit perfectly? It does look good. Wow, and all of it is aligned now. So essentially the name, the level, and then we move this down next because here's going to be the target priority. Wow, it fits perfectly. Awesome. All right, let's see. We're gonna just copy this, or like, I guess we copy that. And then try to move this. I think this is fine. Let's take a look at how that looks. Hopefully this works. All right. This is gonna be easy, right? Do choice. Gradient, contents. Unit name, picture, level, content position, Y. Draw abilities, and then this would be the target prio. And this is where we do content position.y plus equals 20. Let's test. Is 20 enough? Maybe 30. Oh, wow. 20 is almost perfect. Yeah. Wow. Can we fit target priority into this? Or do we have to move it down further? I'm just gonna have to test. We have this here somewhere. Use the target priority, target priority, target priority, target priority. Yeah. Switch on the target priority. First, last.
Uh-oh. What happened to penis?
The target priority is gonna bite you later when searching if you don't fix it. What should I fix it to? Green arrow. These are the two buttons. Target priority strings. Buttons to change the target priority. I need this here, essentially. Boom. Skill bar top left X. Do I change bar position Y plus equals? Oh wow. Let's test it out. So if it's displaying the upgrades, we have an entity, right? Or a hero. Game state selected hero. Oh, we have a hero, okay. So button position, where would that be? Typo? Where was the typo? Target prio. Where? Is it a target? Oh! Thank you. Thank you, guys. Yeah, thank you very much. I really appreciate that, man. Target, yeah. I think you have a case of donkey brains cakes. Shut your mouth. What was this called? Contents position. Actually, it's really easy to do this. So this is the left arrow, the green arrow. That would be... It's actually really easy. Contents position on Y. That's simple. And then a window center to X minus window size or something size. Upgrade menu size dot X divided by 2 plus some padding. Let's say 20. There we go. And then we have I think it's called hero, right? Hero.target prior. And then we do hero.target prior. There you go. Now we have the first one. Now we do the text. Text position is essentially nothing not needed. We do hero.target priority. This would be content position .y and window center .x. Very simple. And then the right button is essentially the same like the first one. That would be, oops, we do window center .x plus size, what is that? Upgrade window size .x divided by 2 minus 20, and then content position .y. There you go. And then we do hero target priority. Smart. Very smart. There you go. I think that works. Let's see. Holy shit, I'm good. Wow, I'm good. Damn! It's in the wrong position. But ooh, look at this, guys. He doesn't deserve. Not only did you give him for free, he also abuses you. What? Cakez. Necropolis, did Cakez swing the timeout hammer? Yeah, I did. A temporary license. Revoke a song license. Considering it. Okay. I've escaped from the German jail, humor jail. He does know what a kappa means sarcasm, right? Yeah. Okay, so instead of doing plus... where's that? Plus 80, we do plus 12 or something? Maybe plus 12. Test it. More, plus 14. I think plus 14 is fine. And so we need to remove 6. That would be 40. Cakez, say sorry to him on your knees, you dog. No, he was toxic. I wouldn't do that. He was toxic. Why would I do this? No. I'm not gonna say sorry to someone that's toxic. Like, it's like saying sorry to collector of stuff. Please. What are you saying? That's ridiculous. There you go, guys. What do you think? Is this too clamped or is this still fine? What is your opinion? I feel like the bottom items, they have a little too much space. Otherwise, I think it looks good. This is the new upgrade menu. It has everything we need. Looks busy. Yeah, it does look busy, you're right. But I think you get used to it. Your face is in the way. I'm gonna move myself. This is what it looks like. I think there's a bit too much space here, but we have to also take into account that I will have really big swords. So now, yeah. Cakez says sorry to him. No, isn't it boring? Isn't it... Oh, wait, isn't it to be paid to win and never get banned? Isn't it boring to be paid to win and never get banned? Say sorry for all Mr. Amida chargeback, Cakez, fucker. Do you see the jam entry I posted in Showcase, by the way, Cakez? No, I didn't take a look at this yet. Pretty good. More consistent margins would polish it. But don't I have more consistent margins? They're all in the same position here. And here too. Like, isn't it consistent? Maybe this is a little bit off here. Let's just see what happens when I have 100 points. He moves over here. And on this guy? Level 1? I feel like level should be a little bit further to the left, maybe. Vertical, I mean? Why does Collector not have the ban shield, by the way? He has subbed for 18 months. I think oftentimes his subs have been by other people. So he actually didn't support me. He did support me in the beginning, yeah. And he actually had VIP. He still has VIP. No, oh, you mean the ban shield. Yeah, because he's toxic. The overly toxic people do not get ban shields. I feel like the character window and the bottom bar are too close to each other. The character window and the bottom bar. The character window? Items are different sizes. Yeah, that's the issue, unfortunately. Swords are usually longer. Yeah. I think it's fine for now. I think that's the best I could do. I think I'm good. And now we put the icons on the Diablo bar. And so we extract out the Diablo bar. From its spot, show hero bar. But what does this do then? Nothing. So it does show the hero bar at all times. Will you have spears? So here's the question. The Diablo bar, right guys? Should this be displayed at all times now? Or not? That's a big question. Has Cakez ever been far? Even as decided to use even go want to do look more like? Good luck, my Cakez. I think you hold my groin. What the fuck? Yeah. Yes. Will you have spears? They are even longer. I will have these types of weapons in the game. Scimitars. I already have one. They will be huge. However, I don't think they will be bigger than these. This is the longest weapon I have in the game. And I don't think these will be longer. They will be similar, just bigger and thicker. Look cooler and do some really cool stuff. It's a 4chan meme, 2009. Guys, I think we reached the point where I need to think again. I think we reached a good point. I like this though. I really do like it. So we need to remove this button now. Where do we put the options button? I guess I'll put it in the bottom corner. Fuck, thinking is the worst. Yeah, right. Let's see. Options. Button. Speed options button. There we go. Let's see. The options button. It is hard-coded here. It is in the same position as the speed buttons. Maybe instead open balloons? I mean, I could put the speed buttons here on the bar, and then the options button could be, I don't know, on the bottom here, very invisible. I'm just gonna put the options button on the bottom bar. Let's see. Let's do -30 or -20, and then world size .y -16. Let's just see how that looks. See ya. Now it's here. -24. I think this is okay. I'm gonna move myself out of the way. Looks really clamped right now, but this is essentially what it looks like at the moment. What do you guys think? Down here. I think that's fine. I think that's okay for now. I think it's okay. Bro, just open balloons. It's good, yeah. I think it's fine. And then these two buttons, I might actually move them on the bar here. On top of the bar. To be like somewhat in the level. Maybe. We'll see. Okay, now the last thing that we have to do is give this guy the abilities, right? The global ability again. There you go. Give him that. It appears here, right? We need to put it on the bar at the bottom. These are the global abilities. Okay, so what about the Diablo bar? Do I always show the Diablo bar? Do I show this or not? Do I always show that? It's a big question. I think I should because of the skills. By default, this is empty and it will show us all of the skills. Maybe it even grows. But maybe not. I think I'll always show this, but I just don't show the globes. The health globe and the energy globe. But I'll show the skill icons. So how does that work? We need to redesign this. Diablo bar will always show. Then we get the selected hero. Here. There you go. Then we change this if. Away. Then actually we just change this if and then we call this contents. If selected hero. We show the health globe and the energy globe. There you go. Bloons moves the icons to the left when the upgrade bar is open. Cakes. I know, but it doesn't fit here. My UI is going to be centered. And we also have no place for the gold at the moment. So like my upgrade bar is here and I know that they move the upgrade bar here and then bloop. They move that to the left, I know that, but oh, actually I'm in the middle here, lol. Let's move myself back. I don't think that's, like, we can't do this here. Keita-chan, thank you very much for following, bro. I think... Yeah, let's just try this first. Let's see, we have... oh, I see. Energy level. Oh yeah, wait, that's the energy globe, right? So let's see, selected hero. What do we do? Health globe, energy globe, and then skill icons. These are dependent on the global icons. So let's call it global skill icons. Current energy. Actually, these have nothing to do with current energy. So we need to get rid of this. And then we go for, I guess, the slots. Let's call it global ability index. You know what? I'm actually gonna do global ability index so I can fix all of the errors by default. No. How do I say that? I can wait, let me think. I want to rename this. I don't want to rename this so I can see every single instance error where I use the index so I can make sure that I'm actually using it correctly. I'm actually renaming it correctly. And I find all of the places where potential errors could happen. Cakes, you're using too much screen space though. Some of those UI elements should be able to switch to a smaller alternative. I don't think so. I don't think I'm using too much space, to be honest. I think it's fine, to be completely honest with you. Because this is what you're gonna see, minus this menu in a second. I think it's fine, to be honest. And if this is too much, then I'm just gonna get rid of the Diablo bar. I just don't draw the sprites, unfortunately. Will look different. So now we need to not index into the abilities, but we need a global ability here. Reference. Call it global ability. And that is not selected hero, but level state. Game state, level state, global abilities on global ability index. And then we do global ability, dot ability. And this is the value here. Cakes are just a thought. Might be nice to have an option for keyboard shortcut to hide all of the UI in case the player wants to look at the whole level without the UI covering up so much. Yeah, you're right. But I think when I'm done, it won't be that bad. But yeah, you could try to add that in. Yes. You know what? We're gonna do ability, reference. Ability is ability, global ability, the value of that. There you go. Then we can do ability. I think that's better. There you go. Now we need to take a look. So this is the cooldown. And then energy, we just do not have energy. Oh my god. We don't have energy at the moment. And then we draw the ability with the socket. And if we click it, we display the ability description. And this is the selected hero. We need to get the owner essentially here too. Entity pointer owner is get entity by ID and then global ability dot owner. And then if we don't have an owner, because he died, then we just continue. Because this can happen. So now we have the owner, we know that he exists, and then instead of the selected hero, we do the value of the owner. We display the ability description based on that. Why are you complaining? And then we need to activate the ability if we click the button. Where is that button? Da. There we go. If we click the button, I want to activate the ability. That would be the owner. Target data, yeah. Okay. So let's see. Let's make this and then this is display global abilities over here. We queue sort them. Oh, wait a minute. Draw ability. This is essentially in the bar now. So we need to get rid of this and then go and jump back. Draw ability with socket. This is where it comes from. Oh my. Okay. Let's see. We need to still queue sort these. So before I do the loop, we should call that global abilities. Global skill icons, whatever that means. Huh? Global abilities. And then first we sort them. No. Sort by ability ID. And we don't have access to the level state here. Nice. Then what? What the fuck happened? I'm confused. Fuck, man, I got confused. Oh, I see him. Yeah, abilities position, that's fine. Yeah, we do the button, then we activate. These are the target components that I'm interested in. Oh, wait a minute, where's that? Shit. Display. Ah, it's here. Yeah. Target data. Okay, we have this now. We can get rid of this. We can get rid of the button. We can get rid of this. We can get rid of the for loop. And then we have QSort. I think we have it now. Oh, great. Great. I have one. Shit. Oh, wait. Oh, God. Okay. I have one too many. One brace. Of course. Global ability. Shit. I knew this was gonna happen. Global abilities. Do I have one too many? Or one too little? Fuck, man. Shit. I think I'm missing one here. Ha! Whoo! I hate that. Okay, okay, that's bad. Okay, global abilities. I think we have it, guys. Let's see. Shit. What is this? Aha. Yeah. Global abilities. It goes over the, wait, yeah. Game state. Level state. Dot global abilities. Dot count. There you go. Shit. So you see how the bars, the HP bars appear to the left and to the right? You see this? Let me show you. I don't have a unit selected, but it shows me this. They all have different bars. And then we don't have a global ability here, which is odd. I thought I did. Maybe it's behind. Does it not go here? It doesn't go into this. Why? Wait, we have global abilities. Wait. Global abilities, we sort them first and then display. Why is it not going in here? We have 0? Wait. There might be a reason for this. Update level. We set this to 0 here. And then we do some stuff, blah blah blah. We draw the UI, draw the hero list. You just got a crash because you don't add to the array. Yeah, maybe that's the reason, yeah. Yeah, maybe that's it. Actual dev stream today. Yeah, right? We're making good changes today, I think. You guys enjoying this? You like the progress we do today? You having fun? Let's try. To control U and then P. Give us some points. Big stuff. It still doesn't show up. I think I'm clearing this somewhere. It's cleaned. Idle sprite or whatever that is. Hero type, hero list, okay. Let's do Control-Alt-B, fold this, we draw the hero list. That has nothing to do with this. Level data at the top. We can fold that too. Speed buttons, modals, don't care. Here's the interesting part. We show the hero bar here. I know the issue. So we show the hero bar here. But then we switch on the level state and then over here we update the units. We need to show the hero bar here. After updating the entities. There you go. And essentially there we go. There it is. Yeah. Oh yeah. Guys. Isn't that nice? Uh-oh. That's bad. That's bad. Okay, there are still some issues. Yeah, but we're getting closer. You don't have a minute of space, my friend. Here come the seekers. Cakez says hi today. Why is his head floating? I have fun, smiley face, finally plus plus. Is that green arrow between play and settings? Huh? What? What are you talking about? What is this guy? Huh? Oh, Mr. Almeida, thank you very much for 40 bits for the on-screen celebration, man, with Clown. I don't know why you would do that. You are not fully centered on the screen yet. Fix that, please. How? What? Oh. I see. Sorry. I'm gonna move myself. Sorry about that. Thank you, Mr. Amida. I appreciate it. Behind you now? Now you cover it? What are you talking about? Huh? What is the issue? Guys, there's a play button here. Yeah, the play button is maybe in the bad position. I know that. This green arrow, that's the play button. Next to it, this arrow here. This is something that I have to fix. It's scrolling for this part here. You see this? This is, I might change this. I don't know. It depends on how many units I allow in the game. And so I don't know yet how or what I'm going to do. But thank you guys. Yeah, I know, I'm aware of this. I'm also aware of this terrible UI here. I know this, but first I wanted to make sure that we have this working, because this is literally gameplay. For some reason these, yeah, I don't know what's going on here. So let's see. Global abilities. We should have... How many do we have? 2. How do we have 1 only? It just adds the ability. So how come? And now he's floating again? What do you mean? Oh yeah, I'm floating again. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Cakez, I've got a genius solution to this. Render hero buy menu and hero upgrade menu on top of each other. So when you select a unit, you only see the upgrade menu, not the buy menu. That way you got an extra width for more heroes as well. No, that's bad. Because you might want to do this. I'll show you. I'll show you. You might have a unit selected and then you're like, oh shit, I need a new unit. And so what you would have to do here then is you would have to click off and then click this, which is bad, by the way. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't need to do that. You should just be able to click immediately. That's not fine. This is not fine. Bro, trust me. I've been working on this game for a long time. This is not fine. Trust me. It is not fine. This is bad. It's bad game design. Making the player click more and hiding information from the player because you're too stupid to make good UI placement. That's bad. This has to be visible at all times. All the time. Trust me. It's not fine. It's key that this is visible. Now, but why is it only... Like, I'm updating the entities before I show this. So then why does it flicker? Why is it 2 sometimes? I don't understand. This doesn't happen, right? Wait, maybe it just didn't build correctly. Bro, just add modding support and let the users fix the GUI. It clearly worked for Skyrim. What do you think about a pull then? No, I will not create a pull for something as trivial as this. I will not listen to anyone because I know better. You know, the poll could say 90% against me. You're wrong. Sorry, but you're wrong. I know better. This is non-negotiable. Okay, bro? It is impossible to negotiate on this. Okay, you were wrong, and that's that. Alright. Bladestorm once. Bladestorm twice. The moment one of them is on cooldown, we get an issue. This looks buggy. Oh yeah. Why is this happening? Do I skip updating a hero sometimes? It seems like it's skipping. Wait, I know why this is. I know why this is. It's because the update loop for the hero sometimes doesn't go that deep. That's the issue. Like, there is a continue here somewhere. We draw the hero. Yeah, so we have an if we are currently attacking. There's a bunch of if statements in here. If it's 0, then we take a look at the abilities and we add them in. Exactly. So it has to do with this. And this is only when we add global abilities. So what I need to do here essentially is make this loop run all the time. Add to global abilities. And this doesn't matter how it works. Should be 0. Could be 0 and then less than hero.abilities count and then ability in x++. Doesn't really matter. We get the ability. And if it's a user activated ability, we add it here. And that's it, essentially. And then over here, if we have a user-activated ability, we just continue. There you go. Now we have it. High-performance code. Yeah, the loop is only 4. It's only 4 iterations in the loop, bro. It's not much. Now it's there all the time. Perfect. Only one selected. No, it had to do with the timer for this weapon, essentially. Really good song, man. Cakes, I can't highlight enough how much I enjoy sipping my afternoon espresso while you're getting quite a bit of stuff done instead of chat being on fire about timeouts. That's awesome, right? Yeah, agreed. We did make some really good progress today. I think this is cool. I think I cleaned up the UI in the best way possible. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I'm happy. This looks good to me. What's your guys' opinion?
Gotcha, bitch.
Thank you very much for following. Bro. Maybe he got some medication. He isn't reading and arguing with chat today. He only concentrated on the game. I think you're cute. Oh, thank you. If I say this UI is clean, will anyone get Poltergeist reference? I don't see anything different. I was away. I'm not sold on the size, but the functionality seems fine. Looks good. Yeah, the size is a bit big. I agree with you. Maybe there could be better separation on my part, you know. But I think this is as best as I can manage at the moment. In terms of separation. Separating stuff in the UI. It feels like all buttons have different sizes. No. Yeah, they do. Some upgrades are a little bit smaller than others. That's true. It's not immediately clear that the textures are buttons. This one here. Oh God. Goodness. Bless you. Thank you, Lord Boy. Guys, I think it's good enough for now. Good enough for a playtest. Good enough to keep developing more abilities. And on that note, I want to make an ability change. I just want to see how it looks, okay, guys? Because I think it looks cooler. Okay. Come on, load. I want to test if I can make something like this. I think this looks cooler than the shields that I have currently. You know, so like we're gonna do this right now, okay? Getting inspirations from Bloons once, great idea. Yeah, right? So like here's my issue. I think this doesn't really do much damage. Maybe I'm wrong on this. But I want to try out a different thing. So, let's see. Blade Storm. Let's see. If it's not triggered. So we would have to do it differently. You know what? We're gonna do this later, because it's already very late. We'll do this later. I wanna take a look at the the Doom stuff. Does song request only support Spotify? Yeah, we don't have YouTube. The problem on YouTube is that you have different loudness levels. And so one song could be very loud, while another song could be quite quiet. Very quiet. And then you have this mismatch, and I really hate that. And it takes a really long time to find a playlist that is not DMCA strikeable by others. And at the same time have a somewhat balanced loudness level. Spotify got the normalizer, yeah. This game looks ideal for the mobile platform. Yeah, maybe. It is definitely developed with that in mind, but it's developed for PC first. Yes. But so far everything fits into one place. We'll see. Why is your energy orb looking like cheese? Well, I tried to make energy, but it didn't really work. It is how it is. Yeah, I think I'll try to change this ability, but for the time being, I think I need to swap out these two. Like put this one here and this one here, maybe? Wait. Like this. And then disconnect those two. I think that's a nice change. And I just noticed the skill tree. The first here is on the skill tree. That's bad. Why is that happening? Should actually be fine. Maybe we shouldn't do this. No, it's behind. Okay, maybe. Yeah, looks good. Always impressed by your skill tree builder. Yeah, you like it? Yeah, I think that's the best way to make the skill trees for me. The best was painful to implement. Yeah, it took a bit of time to implement the skill tree builder. Yeah. And it's still not done. There's definitely more stuff that I could do here. For sure. Okay, looking good. But yeah. Oh man, we're getting really close. We have our first global ability. Gonna rework that tomorrow to, you know, be more like balloons and see if I like it. If I don't like it, I keep the current version. But maybe I need to make it more OP, because this needs to definitely be a very, very, very strong ability, because it's one of the last abilities that you get. How does the skill tree editor work? Essentially, I have a list of nodes, and every single node has a list of connections to other nodes, incoming and outgoing, essentially. So if we number these nodes from 0 to, let's say, 10 or 100. This node could be number 1 and this node could be number 2. And so this node has a connection to number 2. And then on number 2, I have a connection to number 1. It's like a two-way connection. So I store the data on the node itself and on the connection too. And this is how I build these connections between the nodes when I drag a line between one node and another. And I couldn't do this with programming or with text editing because I would sometimes forget to add the node to another node. I would forget one of the two arrays essentially, and then it would break. So this is done purely using programming, and then I save that to a file. Essentially, yeah. And so this is how I'm able to create a skill tree where there's basically connections in, like there's connections like this possible, right? I could have a loop essentially. I could go like this if I wanted to. This is essentially possible in the skill tree that I have. And this is usually not possible in other skill trees. Now, is that a good thing? I don't know, but this is how it is. How is it saved to disk? As a binary file at the moment. Okay, collector stuff is getting banned. Bitch. So for short, it's a DAG. Scratch that. No, A then. You can do that in PoE though, right? Yeah, it's inspired by Path of Exile. Exactly. Band number 6 of the day? Yeah, kinda. Collector of time hearts, yep. Yes. Yeah, so essentially this is what we have so far, and I need to implement 1, 2, 3, 4 more abilities. I need 4 more abilities and then 3 keystones or 2 more keystones. So 6 more things need to happen to finalize the skill tree. And while we add those abilities into the game, we also have to rework the systems because we're starting to use the system and then we realize, oh shit, that doesn't make any sense. It's too tedious to develop the game like this. And that's why I keep reworking. Otherwise, I just can't build the game. I can't build content for the game if it takes me, let's say, 2 days to add an ability. And so it needs to be extendable. And it needs to be flashed out because I use this a lot. But we're getting close. We have built the system for global abilities now. We have this right here. I should not be able to cast this, by the way, right now. That's bad. We'll fix all of these issues. Debug tools is better than manual labor. Yeah. This feels like Minecraft debug tools. Those are crazy. Yeah. Anyways, so I'm very happy about this. I think we're getting very close to finalizing all of the systems I want to have in the game. Or we're making progress, let's say that, right? We do have some nice scaling in the game, shards here, split count, all of that is really cool. I like it. Have a nice stream. Thank you, Tool, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. You're gonna make this so you can't go back to the nodes because that's crazy. You can't go back a nodes? You mean like this, unspecking? Yes, you can at the moment. You can unspec if you want to. But I will probably disallow this during the level. So if you spend a skill point during a mission, you should not be able to spend or to unspend that skill point. So you could potentially get this ability here. Then place a unit. Train that ability. Then go to the skill tree, unspec out of the ability and get a different ability. You shouldn't be able to do this.